Hi nursery, I hope you're okay. I've got a very special story today for you. I'm going to give you a clue about what the animal involved is. So it begins with J. It's got a very long neck and it lives in a jungle. Think about it. It's a giraffe. Well done. Right, okay, so it's called Giraffes Can't Dance. Never seen one dance, so I don't know. I don't know if it's a true story or not. But let's have a look. Right. Here we go. Here's the jungle. That's where he's from. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh, poor thing. Flat on his face. Right. I'll hold it further back so you can see this whole page. Now, every year in Africa, they hold a jungle dance where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. There's the big sign saying jungle dance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. Do you guys like dancing? I bet you're fantastic. Right, let's see. The warthog started waltzing and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps did a cha-cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a Spanish-Scottish reel. Wow. Here we go. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, all the animals laughed. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, don't be daft. It's not very kind, is it? Oh dear, poor Gerald. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and all alone. A bit sad for him now. See what happens. Then he found a little clearing. He looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Okay, so there he is. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. There he is, starting to dance. My goodness. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Wish I could do a somersault. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing, Gerald cried. Very happy right now. See what happens. So that's not 3 giraffes, that's just him, but it's showing him doing different moves, okay? Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." It's a bit of a turnaround, isn't it? Right. "How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzed around and finished with a bow. It's twizzled. They're throwing him flowers. How lovely. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. Let me start that again. Then he raised his head up and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We can all dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." Right, so that's the end of the story. So in the end, giraffes can dance. Brilliant. Right, so this is the last time you're going to see me for 2 weeks because it's Easter, okay? I want you to have a lovely time with your family, eat lots of chocolate and listen to mummies and daddies, okay? And maybe you can do a little dance as well. Dance around, just like Gerald, okay? So, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.